Got that potent, stinking, smoking, drinking Hennessy. It got me thinking, bitch, shut up. You hear me speaking. Couple shots and now we tweaking. Get you right before the weekend, bitch. Don't keep the people geeking. Different topics, yeah. We got the info, knowledge. You gon' drop it. Factuals, pop a bottle open, have a glass or two. Factuals, speaking my mind. That's what the yak could do. Factuals, yeah, the conversation can get sexual. We kick the facts to you. That's what them niggas scared to do. We ain't come in the front. You can tell by the chat. This for the white and the black. We off the yakety yak. Pouring shots in my cup, we gon' throw a few back. We ain't come here to stunt, we came for yakety yak, bitch. This that yakety yak shit, yeah. This that yakety yak shit. Bitch on, he got that yakety yak shit, yeah. We came to yakety yak, bitch.
Good? Sound good? Y'all ready?
Bumblebee, bumblebee, bumblebee. Me. Nah, let me stop.
Yo. Alright, let's get it cracking. What up? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag factuals. We live with me, your host, Vision, the man and the meaning. And coming to the stage. Our co-host.
What
we
up,
got
y'all?
Big De Niro.
What up, y'all? De Niro DiBiase. $1 billion man in the building. Father Ted smacked him up a couple of times when he said he had more cake than me, but I told him, son, you're not ready to get your cake up, get your weight up. Kicking it to my man,
Mississippi Hefe.
You know what it is, man. Mississippi Hefe, the Targaryen, man, because I spit that fire, a.k.a. OBH. You know what it is, man. Hefe because I'm the boss. Mississippi because I spell it with 2 P's of iron and M. Bitch! Now I'm going to shout it out to my homie, Low Key Man. You know what I'm saying? The man in the mirror, a.k.a. Top Flight.
Keep it short. Mr. Dominus.
what's cracking, y'all? I said, Top Flight.
World, Craig. World.
How you, bro? Not just the hashtag factuals. DJ Young, really though.
What's good?
Alright. Yeah, so we got a mean show lined up for y'all tonight. On the way, we got Marcy over here. He'll be here shortly, I believe.
Or the show will be over. Anyway.
And let's get into our non-paying sponsors.
Yeah, shout out to our non-paying sponsors. You know what it is, man. Enjoy your sorrows with a nice sorrow blend. Sorrow Champagne Blend brought to you exclusively by Aka. And right now, only sold in New York City liquor stores.
And
We
never
like
on
this
the
shout
show.
out. We like this shout out.
We're gonna get a bottle of Aka before May. We're gonna get a bottle of Aka before May comes.
Yeah, also,
Yo,
y'all know what it is, man. We ain't got the hat selection up there, but we working on some shit. Shout out to my niggas at One Life Leisure Clothing. You know what it is, OneLifeLeisureClothing.com, man. Y'all go hit them up, man. Use the promo code LAM1. That's spelled with a, I don't know, L-A-M. It could be lowercase or uppercase. So if it doesn't work lowercase, try uppercase. LAM1, and you will get like a 25% discount. I believe they got some new fire summer shit going on. We like to shout out our sponsor, the man with the machine, DJ Young.
Really though.
Yes, sir. The only DJ ain't touched a turntable in 10 years. Right, shout out to my Last but not least, man, we shout out Hawk, man, keeping us right with the corner stores, man, turning out EBT cards into straight cash, and you know, keeping us right with them turkey and cheese sandwiches. So now I'm gonna shout out, give it over to the man with the plan, Mr. B. De Niro.
What we got?
Tonight. First and foremost, you know, big rest in peace shout out to Mr. Flavor in Your Ear. Craig Mack passed away earlier this week of congestive heart failure. and it was a very, very unexpected moment in hip hop history.
46 years old.
You know,
Damn, I didn't know where it was from.
yeah, his heart failure, straight up and down.
Just blew him alive.
You know, so rest in peace to Mr. Craig Knight. You know,
Definitely rest in peace.
Flavor in Your Ear remix is one of my favorite songs. Join this straight fire. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, moving on to the topics. Let's see, number one on the table. Dealing with competitive family members or friends.
Anybody want to start?
Are we really talking about this?
Let's talk about it. Why not?
Okay. Y'all do know Tommy Lee got knocked the fuck out by a sentence.
We'll touch on that in a minute. We'll touch on that in a minute.
Josh said,
Craig had the head. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, word?
yeah.
They said congestive heart
They
failure.
said congestive heart failure. But you know what, though? If he had it, then he wouldn't have anybody to fight to fight back and live. So big up to my man Skipper with the info, on Craig Mack with the houses in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Please stay away from those.
So competitive family members and friends. That's one of those topics where like one of those things like where you can't do nothing without your friend or family member trying to one up you. I'm pretty sure something everybody at this table's been through. I have people like that. I know people like that personally. Sometimes you just gotta know how to play them, but like it's like you can't do shit without them saying like, yo man, I just took a mean shit. That shit wasn't mean the one I took earlier. Know what I mean? Yo. Yeah, I mean, hey, they wanna put up you whatever you do, man. Like, yo, I just had a daughter, man. Man, my daughter, man, she 2 already. Like, damn, son, let me shine for a minute. Know what I mean? Like, so no matter what you do, you got those people who just wanna
Hold on. Time out.
This guy,
Shout out to my man Skip, who just said, nigga, I'm making shit up.
controversy sells. Controversy sells.
Wow.
Shout out to Skip. Hold on, man. Shout out to
Yeah, first of all, really hold up. We never shouted out
The bottle.
bottle.
Come on, how you cracking it? We ain't tapping this.
This is a good time to take a pause for the call. Shout out to the king. We all over the place. Sorry,
Let the guests get up for the whole
We all over the
second.
place. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said,
Wow. He said I straight lied about Craig Mack having a hit.
Back on that.
I'll say I never heard that, but hey, if you got the inside scoop, you got the inside scoop. You know what I'm saying?
So Callie, you said your family not that way. Nah, that's cool, but I mean, but do you know anybody like that though? Like anytime, like say you buy a whip, now I mean, and you cop a whip and you like, yeah, it's gotta be a new whip. Now I mean, and then next thing you know, they like, you like, yo, I got this new, like, you know, I got a new Honda or whatever, or I got a new Lex. And like, yo, man, that's alright, yo, I got this Beamer. Like, it's like, damn, son. This just even got levers? Like, goddamn, anything you do that they want to one up you. Like, you know what I mean? It seems like it's for no reason. Like, what's the competitive shit for? Be happy that your people's is happy. Or happy that your people's is doing something, you know?
Hey.
What's your take on it, Dominus?
he said he gotta go to fucking work.
Oh shit.
Dominus, your take on it?
You look like he's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about that.
Hold up.
I'm that dude, yo, because I'm the real talk. I'm always pushing my younger
stole my
ones,
answer.
and I don't think it's anything wrong with it. I just think it's you give them something to strive for. You push them. That's what you're supposed to do. Iron sharpens iron.
Is that pushing them, though, or is that pushing them in, like, necessarily pushing them in that direction that you think they should be going, or is it
Just
just
pushing them in whatever direction they go. It's just the fact that
so the edge is right there?
wherever you want to go.
Let me influence you.
Oh shit.
Just looking around like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? Yeah,
I don't know. I guess
yeah,
nobody been drinking yet, man. So like,
Yeah.
I thought somebody just let them
Ain't
in.
nobody get the
Nah, that was me.
Oh,
So yeah, that's really my take on them. I'm that dude. I'm no.
so you see it as a good thing?
Yeah, I definitely see it.
Can't go get it.
What do you think?
Let's just say he stole my answer, and we are.
Stop looking at time, man.
I'm just trying to see how much time I'm giving you to talk. So that's why I'm just trying to ramble on a little bit so that you don't get your full time.
All you gotta do is say how you feel about it.
Well, guess who that was it?
What do you think about the subject, DJ Young?
Yeah, I ain't doing time.
I had your time.
I am that dude, so I'm with D. I'm a competitive person. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being a competitive person. I'm not trying to always one up people. Sometimes I'm chasing a rabbit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Competition works both ways. Sometimes your homie is ahead of you and the competitive vibe, you want to get to where he's at.
So it's two sides of the story.
Yeah, so it's not just all about always being up, because that's just a show off. Like a real competitive person can deal with people being in front of them and behind them. You know what I'm saying? The people that he cares about that's behind him, he gonna keep pushing, but he wants them to get to his pace. And the people in front of him, that's where he trying to get. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, nigga, yeah, I know you rocking out, but you can do better. We can do better. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, from that perspective, it makes sense. But not everybody takes it from that perspective. You know, so if you put it in that way, I mean, that's a good thing. That's pushing somebody to do better. I mean,
I think what you're talking about is more like a show off.
Right.
Yeah, more so a show.
Than a competitive person. Just somebody who always wants to show you up.
Right.
They want stunt, they want stunt, front, whatever you want to call it. I just don't think competitive is the right word for it. You know what I'm saying? Because what you kind of describing.
So Marcy says a person would have to want to do better though. And that's true. Not everybody wants to do better, and that deals with another topic we was going to talk about. He said a person would have to want to do better though, Mr. Me Too. Yeah, Mississippi Mr. Me Too, spelled with 2 M's and R. Yeah, Me Too, 2 O's, a T. But what they say, he said, I know that's right. Miss Sugar Kitty said, my sisters are like that, won't ever give a compliment. That's more so like you said, the person who's trying to one up you all the time, the person that won't give you a compliment, yeah.
And I'm the biggest fan when they do hit one of those milestones.
Yeah, I give you that.
Yeah, so I just think that's like, the people want to stun on you. I mean, that's just their nature, and you got to deal with that how it comes. I don't really think there's nothing wrong with being competitive. You know what I'm saying? You chasing that bag, your man getting that bag, his bag is bigger than yours. You're supposed to try to get to his bag. And we niggas, and we not soft skinned niggas. So part of the competition is talking shit.
Yeah.
Part of being competitive is talking shit to your man.
How you deal with that person who's just, trying
to stun you? You don't really pay attention to it. You take it for what it is. If it's just them trying to stun on you, there's no benefit to you to it.
He said, fuck that. I remember OG Papi Chulo, DeAndre, my nephew. What's going on? So he distanced himself. He said, her sisters can go play the traffic violence on me. Yo, me personally, I let people know straight up, I don't give a fuck what you got. That shit don't, do nothing for me. So, I remember one time, we was about to go out. This is a few years ago, and then we out front, matter of fact. And then nigga yo, I see you finally stepped your whip game up. You got that, but it ain't touching my shit. You know what I mean?
Just letting you know.
Yeah, and then it was like, damn man, when you gonna get your, you ain't gonna step up to some Gucci's or da. I'm like, fam, I don't care about none of that shit. You know what I mean? None of that fashionable shit. It's never been me, never will be me. I don't give a fuck. I like my whip. I get what I like, and I like what I get. So there ain't never gonna be a time where I get something like, damn, I should have got that because that shit look fly. Because that shit, I just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So everybody doesn't care about the same shit that you care about. So stunting on somebody only, works if that person is soft-hearted, soft mentality, and really on some damn trying to play catch up with the Jefferson shit.
Yeah, people that try to keep up with the Joneses,
Victim.
Hey, you could call whatever the Joneses, the Jeffersons, the Jacobsons,
Jacksons,
the Jacksons.
all of it.
You can call whatever you want to call us all the same thing. Whenever you try to play catch up, man, it could either go good or it could go bad. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you don't want it to go bad.
Alright.
But
What's DJ Young's take on it?
So, I got a bitch ass cousin that do that shit.
DJ Young been coming with the fire the last.
You always got to
Go ahead, y'all. Really? Let's hear it.
Bijan, you know that nigga answer. Nigga just not happy unless he in front of you. Like the stupid shit too. Like clothes is some dumb shit. Like we was all DJing together, and this nigga wouldn't be happy unless he got to play like all the hits and shit first. It's like, it's just stupid shit. Like we not
trying to get his set popping.
Right, we fucking family, bro. You ain't gotta do that dumb shit. But fuck it. Some people just gotta stick up their ass.
Hashtag factions like that.
Man, all right.
What's our timeline?
Moving on. Yeah, we're gonna cut it. Moving on. If a message is powerful or potent, and a message that you need to receive, doesn't matter who delivers it, how it's said, or how it's delivered to you.
I don't think it matters who says it. I do think it matters how they say it, because that will determine how you interpret it. Not everybody can take.
I would say to that same point, sometimes it does depend on who says it, just as much as it depends on how they say it. Because somebody totally left field could tell you something and you wouldn't be trying to hear it at all. And then somebody else that you might revere more or have a little bit more respect more might tell you the exact same thing, and you would take it, you would think about it, you take it to heart, take it to sentiment, you know what I'm saying? And they could say it the exact same way, because the other person is who they are, and the second person is who they are. You're gonna be like, fuck that. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to hear
They want to hear it. Some people just don't want to hear it.
I mean, so if it's a message I needed to hear, and it came out the blue from a stranger, I would take that. But like I said, it would depend on how they say it to me. You know what I'm saying?
But if it's from a stranger,
that's why I said, you said, does it depend who it comes from? Now, like I said, if it comes from my man, he can say it differently to me. You know what I'm saying? If somebody close to me, they can say it differently to me. Like, if my man come like, yo, son, like, come on, you gotta get your shit together. I know you got it in you, but get your fucking shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's different from a stranger being like, you know, I know you've been having some hard times, but you'll get it right. Just keep on being persistent.
But what if it's two people you know? What if it's both your mans, but one of them is your man like that, and one of them is not your man like that? How would you interpret that?
A prime example from that, but got an answer to that, and I'll take it.
I mean, even if the nigga ain't my man like that, it depends on how well I feel like he know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so you know me 10 years, you do have history with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might not be like a nigga sitting at this table, but you do have history with me. So, you know, so if it's something I feel like, alright, it came on time, I would just take it as, alright, somebody spoke through this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason I heard this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? You hear shit all the time from people in the street, you know, whatever, and sometimes it'll be right on point. And it might be a stranger just say happenstance, say some shit, and you be like, yeah, I needed to hear that. So, I mean, if you need to hear it, it's gonna hit you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care where it comes from. If that is the message that you were supposed to hear,
so you think
it's gonna hit you.
So do you think, I put it like this, or for what you just said, then I'll come back to what I was gonna say originally. Do you think if a person says it in a way, and it like says it like, say they said it at you, but it hit you and you needed to hear it, but since they said it in a certain way, that they just misinterpret it anyway because they feel like they're not being,
So you have your immediate reaction, and then you have your
after
retrospective. So your immediate reaction may be defensive.
Yeah.
But if it's a message that you need to hear, your reflective reaction to be like, yo, fuck that person, even though, you know what I'm saying? Like, the message got to you, but you might still be like, yo, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
I deal with that a lot. personally. And we've had this conversation mad times. Like, yo, I'm the type of person that if I got something to say, I'm going to say it. However it's on my heart is how it's going to come across. Now, a lot of times I talk very strong. I have a strong personality. I talk very strong. But I feel as though my niggas, if we as close as we say we are, I should be able to say whatever I need to say to you. And you should know where it's coming from. And you should know that I'm not trying to play you. You should know that, you know, I'm not coming at you. But I'm really trying, it's coming from a place to where, like, yo, we've had conversations. You tell me stuff, and I'm like, damn, but yo, it's coming from him. You know what I mean? And, like, and vice versa. Like, we've had these conversations, but some people don't have that they don't have that backbone to be like, all right, yo, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, but to your point real quick, it's different. Like you just said, like when you speaking to your man should understand, this nigga just, being this nigga right now.
Yeah.
But if you talking to a random stranger,
Not a stranger.
or even if it's not a stranger, somebody that don't know you like that is not gonna make that connection. So that's gonna affect how they receive that message from you. Mm-hmm. So to that point, that's why in retrospect,
it matters who says it.
Right, it matters who says it, but it matters how you say it as well.
So if you say this, if you're saying it to somebody who's not in your direct circle, you don't know them that well. Yes, it does matter how it comes, how you say it, how it does matter how you deliver that message. But I'm finding that even if it's somebody that's in your direct circle, known for 15, 20 years, to sometimes it still matters. Like I remember telling my mans, like, talking to my mans about buying a house. Like, boom, boom. And it was one of those, man, like, leave me alone type shits. A few weeks later, my man told him, my man's came to my daughter's birthday, CI. He told him the same thing.
Wow.
You know what I mean? CI told him the same thing. And he took it from because he said it.
Because of somebody.
Because it wasn't for me.
Right,
so people always, I have my wild out times. You know what I mean? But at the same time, my message has always been my message. You see what I'm saying? Like even if I'm wilding out about something, I'm still gonna tell you how I feel about something. I'm never gonna try to steer my people in the wrong direction. So to me, it's like, just listen to what I'm saying. Fuck how I said it. It's been said. I feel as though I did my job. Like if I say something, but I know everybody don't take it the same way. Everybody's not built the same way, but
it's easier to practice what you preach. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to say it than to actually do it.
Yeah.
Because, like we said, we've had this conversation enough times when on the other side of that, it's not as easy as you make it sound to just go ahead and just do it.
Message from Casey Brooks. I practice what I preach, He says, I remember in NYC, a dude was talking out loud about what he was going through with his chick on the train. So one of the train said, fuck that bitch, she don't deserve you. Dude tried to flip, he said, dude tried to flip the person like, dude tried to flip on the person like she my girl. Yeah, because he's gonna, that's the difference. Like he said, coming from a stranger, you can't be like, yo, fuck that bitch, talking about a nigga girl, because at the end of the day, it's a little girl. My sister always told me, like, yo, dealing with my cousins, who are not directly blood, but we grew up together since, since infants, So it's like, you can't tell us that we not cousins, but, they're brothers, so it's like, yo, and their little cousin, which is my cousin too, he always said, listen, at the end of the day, no matter how close y'all two are, if something go down with y'all two, they're brothers. So at the end of the day, no matter how he feels about him, he's gonna have his back. I'm like, I didn't see it. And damn sure that shit was the truth. You know what I mean? And then no matter how wrong he was, he had his back. And I'm like, all right, I respect it. Now fuck you. You know what I mean? So bottom line is, I guess depending on the situation, it does depend on who it comes from, and depending on the situation, it does depend on how it's said. We gotta go about it.
Word of blood.
You saw that, Mons.
You got anything you want to add to it, D?
Yeah.
You about to say something strong.
I'm about to say, man, fuck that bitch ass nigga that trying to tell me that shit, man. He trying to tell me how to DJ, nigga? Nah.
I say it do depend on who it come from, because if a nigga got something bad to say about you and he send his motherfucking soldier this shit, it's like, why the fuck you defending this nigga, number one?
Yeah.
You a bitch just like him. So you need, whoever has something to say, you need to say it to me. I can't go off what another nigga say from another nigga, because you probably misinterpreted what he was saying the whole time. So I'm arguing with you over this nigga I don't want to be arguing with.
Yeah, about to say game of telephone. Like,
right, just stop that shit. Say what you gotta say.
Straight up.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Nowadays, most cats don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to just, I'm just not even gonna say nothing, and you hold on to the frustration. But if it's somebody you really rock with, dude, I'm gonna tell you what it is. You can be salty about it. I'll holler at you later. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was actually gonna bring that up. I'm glad you said that. So when does it get to the point where you like, yo, never mind, I'll fall back and just won't say nothing?
If it's my people,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it, even because there's been times where I haven't been ready to receive some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I appreciate my people for saying it, even if I don't need to hear it at the time. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to fucking hear this shit at the time, and I don't. But in retrospect, there's some shit I needed to hear.
The question is, dealing like, yo, does it? My bad. You read the question.
Oh, if a message is something that is, if a message is something that you need to hear, does it depend on who delivers the message or how it's delivered?
Okay, so did you hear that? So if a message is potent or is needed to be heard, doesn't matter who said it or how it's delivered. That's the question. Marcy said at some point you gotta let the person rock. I do feel that way too, because at some point, certain people I let them rock out. Certain people I won't. I won't just let them rock out. I'm gonna say something regardless because we too. Sometimes like how it's delivered. Sometimes like how it affects you is how it affects me. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes some people you can't just let rock out. So what about that person that's like that? Like you ever?
Yeah. Like just like you said, some people you can't just let them rock out, and then others you have to let them rock out. It depends on who the person is and your relationship with that person. You know what I'm saying? It's all relative to the situation, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hashtag fashion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this topic is over and we move into our new segment. It's called the Bottle Burner, and it's not copywritten, so we can play it on iTunes. So,
I would fuck this nigga up.
our new topic. We like to call this the Bottle Burner. We dedicate 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes to the unlucky motherfucker who had to sponsor the bottle this week. So because a nigga has spent $35 to $45 to help us get our taste, we would like to honor him with 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, if it's interesting. We'll cut it in the alternate. So, you know what I'm saying? Last week, Targaryen did his thing, opened up the show. And now, I'm going to pass it off to a nigga who probably ain't going to say more than 30 seconds worth of shit. My man,
Dominus.
What's good? Actually, my review this week is just going to be about this spot, Silver Spring, called Golf Ultra Lounge. I know a lot of people into the Black Panther movie right now. Y'all trying to get your African on, so go ahead down to Silver Spring, check this spot out. Got the authentic food, live music, drinks. Check it out. That's pretty much it.
like I told you, it wasn't going to say more than
You
30
have
seconds.
hours of operation.
Can you give us a look?
Hours of operation, location.
How much?
What's the ticket?
8123 Georgia Avenue, phone number 301-448-1515. They'll give you all the information you need.
And if you say, if you give them the word hashtag factuals, they'll be like, what's that? So, promo code hashtag factual. What?
Like, they said if it said nah.
$3 drinks.
Yeah.
Just give them the name Des. Could you please
Dominus.
issue these people some type of card information for when they go to the bar, so they can have your card information to get the drink special?
That's when they hit you with the Michael Blackson. Look, motherfucker. Shit about no hashtag factual. Get the fuck out of here.
So, since this motherfucker only used 30 seconds and we about 1:10, we gonna cut this shit off.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and read some of these comments from the last segment because
we could just, it was his 2 minutes, he's done with it. We could just say, next week, we look forward to the next motherfucker and hopefully they'll beat D's time.
Yo, DiBiase gonna have that fight next week, boy.
Yeah.
go.
Looking forward to DiBiase, his bottle selection and his bottle burner 2 minutes. So now we're gonna give it back to Mr. Mr. B. De Niro, to throw us to our next topic. See how professional we are, ladies and gentlemen.
That's his professional voice. Notice he didn't say the word bitch not once. Well, did he say bitch?
I said bitch all the time.
He said in the intro of the show, but moving right along.
Shit, I say that shit every morning at work.
Say
I walk in the office. Hello, bitches.
instead it makes my teeth white.
Nah, let me stop.
Paul Mooney and shit.
Paul Mooney.
Yo, Scar told Michael Black said his teeth was gray. He said, "How you got all this money and your teeth gray?" Wow.
Oh shit.
Shout out to that motherfucker.
That's a shot. That's a hell of a shot.
Shout out to that motherfucker.
Damn.
All right, next on the chopping block.
Oh, comment.
Oh, we got a comment?
Yeah.
What's the comment? Go ahead, we can kick it to the comment.
So a few of them.
We can do some
These
comments.
are all in the last one though. So
All right, we can do
I'm
a couple-
gonna take it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
comments.
I'm gonna take it to. All right, so I'm gonna take it to. Marcy said at some point you have to let the person rock. We said that. Then he said, I've said multiple times I'm not gonna keep trying to force a horse to drink. All right, and Aisha said, yo, how it's delivered matters. So, and then he said I'm not gonna continue to be a broken record. Casey Brooks says it depends on the person. Not everyone wants to hear the truth. They just want to complain about shit. Bing, pow, motherfucker. Yo, go to the store, buy a drink on me. I got you.
Yo, shout out to Aisha Shepherd and her.
She
and
said
her
I don't
bu-
care. Talk to me nice.
Shout out to hey baby.
And her
Shout out to Aisha. What's her last name? Shepherd and her butterfly on the middle of her chest. Yeah, I just had to look you up. You know, you was in our comment box. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love, especially from people like you. So tell your friends.
That's that canvas,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Tell your friends that we on the air and we need more people to support us like you. See how that's
Try to get her to come down and be on the show.
Now, if you come down here to be on the show, then now you got to deal with the Targaryen.
I thought it was like a Mississippi.
As a listener, you know. Hey, Miss
He said,
Shepherd.
hey baby, hey girl.
Hey, Miss Shepherd. Come get the dirt.
Yo,
Yo, she look a little hooded.
game.
She look just like I like him. Hood and nasty, man. Come on down to the show, baby. We love you down here. The Targaryen got fire for you, baby.
Gotta catch up on. She
Fire
said,
for you.
yo, she put the face.
Targaryen got fire for you. You know what I'm saying?
That'd actually be a good one if she did come down because she has a very strong opinion, boy. Hey, she gotta say, hey, that'll be a good one if she came
That's
down.
why I fuck with Miss Shepherd. I can spot the chicks I need to be with.
Love
Yeah.
love to have you in the studio.
Chick look like she's smoking a blunt right now. We ain't the only niggas drinking. I know you got a couple. Nah, let's go.
Let's hit it better. We'll get us some fucking read real quick.
If you want to, go ahead, B.
What did you have for us, Mississippi?
Oh, the fuckery? Yo, I was just gonna say the same shit. Cause I'm gonna say this shit like every day of the week since I heard it. So I'll be leaving son knocked in the fuck. Yeah, you get knocked out by your son. Don't put it in perspective, yo.
Oh, she said, hold up. She said, nigga said hood and nasty all days.
Whoa,
Yo.
hey.
Nothing but love.
All you gotta do is inbox my
Already
man.
know.
What name you under? You understand?
Fact.
You gonna need my number.
Nigga,
So,
she been satisfaction.
nah, nigga, I ain't fucking with you. Inbox my man. What's your first last name? I ain't fucking with you. And I can't give you my real name. Because he's my nigga.
It's not drastic,
So hold me down. Nigga, he's logged in.
He's looking logged in on the
He's in the chat. Anyway, so.
Hilarious.
What the fuck is going on here, son? Hold up.
I'm connecting with our listeners.
Yo,
Hold on.
stop snitching, son.
No,
Hold up.
I ain't snitch. I said hit him up.
Damn, I'm just not
I ain't gonna lie, I'm an old nigga. I don't know all this emoji talk. But shit.
We got an emoji response?
She
Yeah.
put up the smoke signal.
Oh, okay.
that puff, 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 she ain't passing.
Hey.
So she, yo,
Hood and nasty, bitch. I love you. Anyway. So the fuckery is like.
so while she said inbox me, I got you.
No. I can't give you my name.
Yoink.
I cannot give you my real name. I'm gonna send you a message from my homie shit right now. So, let me get back to my fuckery. So, how the fuck you get knocked out by your son? Like, I'm gonna put things in perspective. Like, at one point, I got bigger and stronger than my pops, right? My pops straight up told me one day, we get in an argument, I'm acting a fool. Got too much bass in my voice, neck posing, flexing. He said, listen here, nigga. I know you're in the gym, but I got a gun. Now, you my son, so I ain't gonna kill you. But act like you wanna do something to see if I don't pop your ass.
I'll shoot your pinky toe. He said, I'll shoot that motherfucker, crusty coated motherfucker.
Yeah, so.
Fuck you quick. Nowadays, yo, but nowadays kids are bigger than their parents though, yo. Like not even like a little bit, just like noticeable. Like, goddamn, that's your son. Like, yo.
I mean, well, let's put this in some more perspective. Tommy Lee's a little up there in age now.
Yeah, niggas can't have a family.
He's always been a skinny, frail motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't know what his son looked like. You know what I'm saying? But
skinny, frail, and tall. Probably.
You know.
So, how you left the
It's questionable.
Oh, somebody else got their ass whipped recently too.
Hold on, Tommy Lee got Hep C.
Does he?
do it?
Wasn't he one fucking with Pamela Anderson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that ain't fair.
He was digging that bitch down on the boat. Shout out to the white boy dicking that bitch down.
Not just the boat.
Damn. He was digging.
Not just on the boat.
Dicking her down all on camera.
Dig down.
Shout out to Pamela Anderson.
Who else got knocked out? Let's get into the
Gave her
knockout.
SFC too.
The
Gave her Hep C too.
Yeah, you respect this?
Yo, so I can't think of the name of which member, but
112.
Yeah, one of the niggas from
If you add this shit
112
up.
got his ass whipped
Don't
by
tell
a
me
family
this.
member for putting his hands on another female family member.
Oh.
And after he was whipped bloody, he had to take his ass to the police station because the female pressed charges, I believe.
So you got your ass whooped, then had to pick yourself up,
And
wipe yourself off.
he had whipped his girlfriend's ass back in the days too, so you know what I'm saying?
Was it Slim?
Hope it wasn't
Huh?
Slim,
Which
man.
one was it?
Slim was the small.
I don't know, you know, sometimes
Them niggas be having the full
Little
complexes. Like real shit.
Yep.
who is that?
Moss in the building.
Is it?
What time you got?
Is it?
You know?
10:00.
10:00.
10:00 on the dot.
Design.
So we got 2 more to rock with.
Yeah.
Let's get into them.
Alright. The one you've all been waiting for.
The one.
For the last 20 seconds.
The one.
If a female comes over to your house for some one-on-one time, gets naked, but does not want to have sex.
My son ain't never gonna put his motherfucking hands on me.
I knew he was gonna talk about it.
Fuck that.
I knew he was gonna talk about it.
I don't care what the hell is going on in life. You know what I mean? You are not.
I knew he was gonna talk about it.
Hands
You cannot let that
The
shit
first time I
no
tried to
nigga.
fight my 5-year-old, he put me out of his house. So that's white folk problems.
It looks like we have another non-paying sponsor in the damn house.
Fuck that shit. I'm gonna say you ain't was good. Never.
You stop there, didn't you? That explains a lot right about that.
And the regular drink wasn't in there. This drink moving mad. I felt like I was
fat
moving
bitch?
mad slow,
The fat
son. Some with glasses.
That real big girl?
I wasn't even looking at that long, son. She
was
mad
disgusting.
slow,
He was
fam.
mad because the food took
Nah,
long.
if it was a real big girl, you'd have known.
Not the joint. That's
There's
the
a
joint we
few
was
of them
fucking
in
with that day.
No, not the older girl.
I would constantly pluck her titties. Yo, Ish,
Wait,
when you
what?
come on this damn show, she was talking about the topic we was talking about. Go
Yo,
ahead.
Ish, I just
topic though.
Yeah, I know, but she kind of heard. But go ahead.
Yo, I just sent you a message, Ish.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just sent you a
No, I
message.
told you you could use my
Finish,
my
finish.
Don't put your hand up, be hating while I'm shooting my shot,
Oh,
nigga.
my bad.
I'm shooting my best. Yeah, exactly.
Look up that.
Huh? Oh, the cops? There's some plastic in there.
Bring out your fork. Watch. Bring out your fork. Damn it, ignore it.
Nigga said,
Yeah,
fork what?
Finish
Fork
up.
who?
Finish the top.
Oh, okay.
So
So
we didn't even start the topic.
if a female comes to your house for some one-on-one, gets naked.
Oh, I'm jumping on that.
Wait. Calm down, Playboy. Calm down. Let me recite the question.
We'll let you go first.
Recite the question. Gets naked but says she doesn't want to have sex. Is she wrong? Or is she validated due to her rights?
She ain't got no
Is she
rights.
now violating a man's right?
You in my house. She ain't got no fucking.
We gotta go ahead.
Go ahead, DJ.
We gotta go ahead with Marcy.
So you butt naked in my house. You ain't got no rights. You got the right. You got the right
Shout out
to
to all
fuck.
niggas fighting cases right now.
You got the right to fuck or get out.
Yo,
We need DeAndre.
Yo, what is
DeAndre, that nigga said, fuck that. You done dropped some about to drop this dick.
Nah, that nigga be like, this dick got the right to get hard and you got the right to suck.
Yo, that's how shit my nigga would say though, yo. Gotta love it. Yo, boss,
What I'm saying is this, yo.
Where'd you come over here?
Listen, I'm saying this. You come to my house, you get butt ass naked, you already know what it is. If you get a butt ass naked, and you think it ain't going down, you getting the fuck out.
Yeah.
Butt ass naked.
But that's naked.
So I don't play that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Who comes to a dude's house and wastes that type of time? But then you're crazy. I'm not gonna take. Listen.
It happens. It happens.
Don't let me finish.
In the
I'm
words.
not taking the cookie.
In the words.
Hold on, let me finish. I'm not taking the cookie. You wanna know why? I'm not catching the charge.
Exactly.
But I'm going to violate. When I say I'm going to violate, your phone's going out my house before you do. I'm just keeping it that.
Before all that happened, I'm just gonna beat my dick and bust on you. Real talk.
Whoa, hold up.
Ain't no pussy being given.
You might get some charge for that.
Y'all wanna hear some funny shit?
Hashtag me too. Fuck you, bitch.
Y'all wanna hear some funny shit?
Nowadays you will.
We went to school with a chick, right? And this chick, when you go over her crib, she'll let you get it naked and all types of shit, but she won't let you fuck.
Maybe that was just you.
Nah. I'll tell you off there. Nigga, never in my life.
She needs to be exposed.
But listen, the chick got fucking pregnant because she was naked and the nigga beat off and bust on her, son.
Wait,
All right, stop. Everybody stop right now.
That's
Stop. Oh, no. Stop.
Nigga, that shit.
Stop right now.
I know, son.
Hold up.
This is what the story is.
Hold up. Can we please stop?
No.
Can we have a moment of silence to all comprehend what our host, a 30-something-year-old man, just said?
Yeah.
Like 2 seconds of silence for everybody to just think about this.
Think about it. But
Yeah, that's bullshit. So,
Hold on.
But honestly, this is what the story is. I'm like, yo, the nigga bust on and never penetrated.
He skeeted.
Nigga.
Never penetrated. This is what this.
You was in the same sex ed class I was in.
Nigga, I know how sex works.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
He fucked, nigga, and she denied it.
She was
Yeah.
passed out.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. His dick, nigga, dick was hard all night. He stuck it in on some quick shit. She was like, what you doing? He had already done it. He's just letting it out.
Now listen,
I'm with Scott.
Yo, Rem, a nigga you know, and all of us at this table know, actually went there and had that shit happen to him, but he didn't bust off on her though. Know what I mean? So I was like,
I definitely have to hear this shit.
I want to hear this go.
yeah. So I'll break it down a little off air. But listen, think about it. Nigga Rim knows,
Nah.
and all of us at this table know. Know what I mean?
Who the brother is?
Yo,
Yeah, and
hold up.
it happened to him, but
he got a comment.
it happened to him too.
Nigga said that's a story from used to smoke.
I never smoked, not a day in my life,
I
son.
think that's
You was drunk when you heard that story.
Nah, son, I'll tell you over there.
No, she was drunk when it happened.
Am I something? No, she didn't drink.
No, she was lit.
She passed out, like I said.
Even she
But 12
passed
was
out
like
and
them
yo
shoes.
took.
Yo, I used to have some 12 was like them shoe hoops.
Hold on. Quick science lesson why that's not possible.
Because the shit has to go in.
It takes, with vaginal intercourse, it takes 3 days for the damn sperm to reach the egg.
Straight up.
So imagine that shit.
If you
not
bust on
going
a
in.
bitch, it will not make it past the
Unless
vagina
she
to the
touched that
cervix
shit with
because
her
the
finger
vagina
and
is too
pushed it up in
acidic.
there. Let's
not gonna happen.
That shit up in there.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yo, listen.
So if he
He's
bust
ass.
on top of her,
I think he
it
had-
would take more than
I
a few
was
days.
thinking
I was thinking that said he fucked.
justify
Either
that.
she was passed out or she just straight up lied about
Lying
shit.
about
Like straight up
Son,
and
I
down.
think
Like,
she
lied about
lied.
I'm the
about
nigga that
that
think
shit.
he fucked. That's the type of dude I am. I say, yo, yeah, right. I think he fucked.
She took advantage of him that night. He was lit.
Back to
What you got that rubber in your hand for, boy? What you got that here?
Give it here.
I'm ready.
Baby, I'm about to come. Get off me. Let it go, Darren. Let it go. Let it go. I want to feel it, Darren.
Yo,
Let it go,
she
Darren.
was doing handstands.
I'm good. I told you I'm gonna break it, y'all.
He probably hit her with the let me put the head in as soon as he got in there.
Yeah, just a tip. Just a tip. Yo, what was that shit on
Shout out to that bitch I used to
She jizzed.
Yo, what was that?
She's impressing me
Yo,
every
what
comment.
was that movie with Casper?
Okay.
Kids. Yo, he's like, yo, he just like,
Get out my track, Marshall. Get out my track. Yo, what's up, you, yo? Yo, shit. What's going
yo,
on?
boss.
Nigga from the other side.
That nigga say yo?
Nigga from the other side of the
Just gonna say
table.
salute.
What was that? What was that?
See,
you said?
you
What was
can't
that
even
said
you
earlier?
congratulate.
In friendly
Yeah.
competition.
Hold on, I just said,
Trying to push
I'm
you.
motivated you.
Is this nigga lying?
Damn, I'm
This
motivated.
nigga scared.
Yo, call me Mississippi the hater. I'm gonna start hating.
Yeah,
What you say,
Mr. B. Davis.
What you say, Mr. B. De Niro? Is the diva listening to this show?
She gotta get him.
Niggas want to come for the kid.
Oh.
I always expect that though. So there's no shot to me. There's no shot to Mr. I always expect that. Always expect that. No shot.
Oh, shit, y'all
shit.
niggas is dope, son.
Alright, so we go to our last topic.
What's that last one, man?
I'm going to Aisha Page.
Yo, my name does not start with a D. I already told you what my name was. These niggas is late to the party. I already told you who the Targaryen is. Choose wisely. Make your next movie best movie, man. Show them some love.
Two-tone, what up, baby? Oh,
Jokes
what up, guys?
jokes and jokes.
Yo.
Oh, okay. Last but not least.
Yo, Hat in the building, what up, baby?
McBride Stories.
Yeah,
What up,
McBride,
what up, what
yo.
up?
Matter of fact, another unpaid sponsor, Hedrick McBride Stories. I mean, go check his books out. If you got kids, yo, cop the books.
He's
Know what I
check
mean?
your inbox.
Yo, if it's in your inbox and they come, you already know who the friend request. You need to start blocking niggas, man. Hashtag factuals.
Oh, shit.
It's hilarious, man.
She's like, why we kids?
Right, straight up. You know what I mean?
I
There's
can't.
only one nigga scared to show his face.
Oh,
Shut
get him!
Yo, I ain't got show
What
up.
up?
Get him!
Yo, I ain't got show
You scared?
We ain't good too. What's up?
Yo, I ain't even mad at my son. You know, I put him on to the good food spot. He been there every day. That's what the
Right.
Targaryen do.
Straight up.
I'm a teacher, man. So you know what I'm saying? You can come to the instructor or you can come to the student.
Oh.
Bruce Lee! I gotta give you that one. I gotta give you that one.
This nigga comparing food to box. Stop.
I mean, wait.
A lot of niggas.
But he took me to a restaurant to tell me about food. He's not telling me how to handle box.
No,
It's a
I
big
didn't say
difference.
that. I didn't say
teacher
that.
or the student?
How did you handle box? Let's get into that situation.
No, we ain't gonna get into that. All you need to do
This nigga crazy. He's gonna get me shot.
send that friend. Oh, what you just say? You trying to get you shot? Sound like a nigga a little shot at me. Targaryen don't show the face, but I ain't scared to say shit.
Tell them how you handle the box, then.
I'm playing around. So
Check my
man.
inbox.
Oh, shit. Moving on.
Don't hit me tonight, because I'm going to sling some dick a little bit later, so. Real talk, man. I need to talk there and playing. I'm about to be opening up my phone for you motherfuckers. So niggas shooting shots at me like, yo, Isha, her motherfucker, she a nasty nigga too. So she respect the game. She know she ain't meet a nigga by herself.
Like Trump style?
Listen.
Who said that?
Oh, wow.
Grab that motherfucker.
She said that's how she liked it?
Nah, she's asking the question.
Oh.
Hold up, but hey, sometimes you got to grab the pussy fat.
Hefe can handle that.
The Donald said that's how he like it.
Sometimes you got to grab the pussy fat, man.
I ain't bringing up Trump. Man, but bye.
Grab the pussy. Pass that VSOP. Let's crack that shit open.
We got 2 bottles right here?
Nigga, show done.
Show's about to be
That
over.
goes in the joint until it's your bottle turn. You did yourself a justice.
I'll bring it up a bottle, man. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Crack that VSOP. Nah, we got no topic.
No, we
No
don't.
topic.
And your man is out of here. Hey, just want a reason to drink. Nigga.
So sometimes you got to lick the line
Okay,
too.
Dad.
Let's get one more topic.
Like I said, this chick is nasty and hood. Fuck with me.
Gotta love her. That's my homie.
Any nigga with a motherfucking
Come on, let's get the last time.
All right,
She said
last.
sometimes you gotta lick the line too. Stop it.
Stop
it.
Come on.
Last on deck.
You swallowing or you spitting?
Ask her that when she come on the
Eesh.
show.
He's waiting.
You swallowing or you spitting?
Ask when she come on the show, nigga.
I actually want to know the answer to that.
No, why? She been talking to us all night. Why I gotta wait?
Nigga, because that's a quick fire
I
question.
think
Let's get into the last segment.
We need
nigga.
to answer to that one unanimously.
The whole room said
The
we
whole
need an
room want
answer.
an answer, so.
This nigga really. Say that for me, get home, brother. Do yourself a favor.
Shit, you already opened it.
It was all a favor.
I'm about to say, like, yo, niggas.
So what's our last time?
Oh, now niggas with the last topic. Now
I mean, I'm
the
cool.
bottles on the
I'm
table.
cool talking about fucking Aisha, but since he want to move the topics along here in the show, let's go.
I got a topic.
Go ahead.
Friends tried to get me to engage in a conversation. I don't really like talking about it.
Okay.
Domestic violence.
Okay.
We talked about that.
Y'all did? Y'all talked about it? The baseball dude?
Oh,
No, we did not.
No, we didn't talk about that.
All right.
Keep
Being like this is fresh.
Shit, that's all that shit.
All right, so
You got to hang it out the freezer, please.
Just inbox me. I'll
Thank
get you
you.
all the information by Wednesday.
love it to death, but I just really don't like getting pulled into those conversations. The reason why, and yeah, we just had a playful run. The reason why, because most domestic situations, the female goes back. I've been in enough situations where dudes lay hands, I lay hands,
This is what we said before.
shorty snitching. You see what I'm saying?
Been there.
Try to stay away from it because dude lay hands on shorty, and now he's engaged to shorty.
In the bag.
Know what I mean? But yet the media is in an uproar because he put hands on her. Was he wrong? Was he right?
It's inside the black plastic bag.
It is what it is. I try not to form an opinion when it comes down to it. Me personally, should a dude put his hands on the female? No. However, I was also brought up, if a female knuckle up,
Fair game.
it's fair game. You act like a lady, I'm gonna treat you like a lady. You act like a dude, I'm gonna treat you like a dude. You see what I'm saying? Do I know how far I need to go with that? Definitely. I'm not saying I'm throwing haymakers, but you're gonna feel it. Oh, we bringing out Foster's? He said a Heineken.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
That's what I'm like, I ain't know.
Gotta avoid it.
I mean, what's everybody else take on that? Because like when I saw the video, it was foul.
Shorty deserve it though.
You know what I mean? But I don't know why.
Let's go here.
It happens.
No, we gotta go there
But in
first.
most
We need to keep
cases,
this
there's a
conversation
why
right here.
behind the whooping.
I don't need
Number
the
one,
answer.
he beat the shit out of her going down the stairs. He told her, wait 1 second, left. The bitch stayed there. He came back, proceeded to beat her ass some more. If you was really scared for your life, you would have ran down the stairs, called somebody, this nigga's whipping my ass. Stop it. This bitch sat there and waited, calmly too. She waited patiently like she knew it wasn't over.
Hold up.
I need to sit here and take some more.
But watch this, not to be ignorant.
Yo, son.
Most women would say,
What can they say?
after she got the ring, yo, man, you secured the bag.
Yeah.
That's the hold up, but that's the world we live in right now.
She wasn't trying to work. She said fucking 9 to 5.
I missed this.
He whipping ass.
Who's
She getting
he?
ass whipped.
I forgot the baseball cat with this female ass.
Baseball player with the female ass.
What you play for LA or something?
Bag. Yeah. She secured the bag.
That was a very expensive ass whipping. Shout out to the woman who took it.
Yes.
Shout out to her.
She took that shit like, yeah.
Shout out to her friends, her family, her
Shit.
future new dude.
She took her ass whooping for 5 minutes. Shit, instead of working for 20 years.
I just said, let that
Good
little
for her.
bitch explain that shit. Yo, how Jim Carrey say? Where will y'all be if Tina said, hit me again, I can put some steak on it? It's like, yo, put some steak on it, nigga. Like, yo,
That's all you got.
that nigga was probably getting 300 million, you know what I mean, for his contract. Like, yo, she took that shit and knew what she was taking. She secured. That's the definition of securing the bag.
Like Mars said earlier,
that's
yo,
just
in
no
those
good, nigga.
situations, yo,
Done too.
90% of the time, yo, the female ends up going back.
Don't
yo.
say it. Don't say it.
So at the end of the day,
Punch him off.
there's no point getting involved in it.
Word the mother. And I'm like, yo, and I swear, I hate to hear about it. I hate to see it.
Yo, I went
Think
through
about
it
it.
with my sister, nigga, and that's what
Hold
I'm
up.
saying. Like, went in the house, grabbed my sister
Hold up.
and her daughter.
Listen,
This shit.
we could just remove personal. Ray Rice
We got this.
Ray Rice put hands on his joint.
Right? Yes, it did.
He married his
That was a
joint.
while ago.
Ray Rice lost his job.
I mean,
We know this baseball cat ain't losing his job.
Right.
Now I mean, because guess what? Baseball, they get a name, but they wild.
Yes, they do.
Now I mean, but it's so that's like in the back. That's why it was on the stairwell. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't know that camera was on the stairwell. I'm just saying, straight up.
Nah, they part of that good old boys club.
Straight up. They ain't messed up. People fail to realize
Why?
baseball is America's it's pastime.
it's like baseball is
Yeah, I
getting,
mean,
baseball's getting the real money.
That's the real
Nobody getting that money like
Nah,
that.
fuck
next to
that.
soccer.
Fuck that. Let's be real. Baseball is predominantly white, and they beat the shit out their women.
Oh, absolutely.
That too.
Well, actually, not
It's just
not
a lot
so
of
much
it's just a
true.
lot of
Baseball
Dominicans feel like they right
predominantly
anyway.
Latino now.
Shit, they don't. You know they don't count that nigga.
The whites still outnumber the Latinos.
You know they don't count
They
that.
do. They do.
Great,
They do.
do.
They do.
You saw in baseball?
Yeah.
They do.
But
Number one, those Latinos consider themselves
Believe
white.
it or
So,
a
not,
lot
yo,
do. Yeah, a lot do.
Just a moment.
A lot do.
So let's get into that last.
You don't want to be drinking a regular liquor. That's
Listen,
why you do me
listen, we
this.
ain't gotta go. We need to get Stacy talking. So let's get.
How do you feel?
No, I'm
Oh,
saying.
you
so,
know how-
Yeah. All right.
Extra, yeah,
You
extra. So,
take it out.
Yeah.
Take us out.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in.
God bless you. Get home safe, even though we know you niggas already at home.
This is that, nigga. The fuck?
I would say that, said, but I can't say that because I'm married. So
Listen.
I'm to my wife because she might be watching.
Listen, on behalf
But she
of
just heard you.
on behalf
I'm going to my wife.
on behalf of our host
cut the tape.
J30, the man with no meaning,
Oh shit! And
Mr. Marcy Housing,
Mississippi Hefe with one S.
Mr. Marcy Housing, B. De Niro, father of the $1 Million Man, the nigga who slapped Rick Fred and told him to get out the
This
limo.
nigga's
It's time to
funny.
catch a cab. And
That's why you
Not
got
an Uber. Don't get your Uber.
and you know your man Dominant D, and also the man, yeah, everything with a D, Dominant, whatever.
Top flight security.
Top flight security of the world.
Top flight
Yo, son.
of the world, Craig.
And your man rocking the machine, Mr. Twin Star, DJ Young Reedy, though himself.
This is the worst.
And of course,
outro I've ever heard.
the newest addition to the team, you know what I'm saying? Our PC coordinator,
That's
all
Philly,
that shit.
South
you know.
Philly, and no, East Philadelphia.
South.
Ain't no such thing.
That was so disrespectful.
We just call us Stace with the Gap. And we love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
We need a short
And we'll get the
outro next
fuck
time.
out of here.
Man,
That's
listen,
not the real outro.
I'm gonna take care
That's
of
the
that.
live outro.
Listen,
That was
we
the
love y'all though.
fuckery outro.
Oh.
Real talk. You know,
I normally say let's get it.
Pass the
We got
canvas.
it. Peace.
Let's hear this off air fucking. Who the fuck was you
So
talking
hold
about?
on.
Oh, yeah.